What would it mean to be able to talk to angels? How would that change your life? Join us now on Angel Talk Tuesday as the psychic angel channelers Julie Geigel, Susan Schuler, and Carrie Ann Larson allow angels to speak directly through them, sharing messages from beyond. As you bathe in the vibrational frequency of the angels here, you will begin to open up to a stronger and clearer communication of your own. The purpose of this show is to help you awaken, expand, and remember the magnificent being that you are and the mission you came here to fulfill.
Welcome everyone. Our theme for the month is the power of thoughts, and today's topic is dealing with negativity. This is Julie Geigel, International Psychic Medium, Trance Channel for Archangel Metatron, and Awakened Healer. You can find me over at www.juliegeigel.com and on Facebook at Spiritual Psychic Medium Julie Geigel. And be sure to join us for our next Manifesting Mastermind, 21 Days to Abundance, coming October 10th, our 10-10 day for the month or for the year. Very, very powerful day. 10s are all about new beginnings. So what a beautiful way to start your October month, moving into the holidays. With a wonderful mastermind. It is quite amazing the energetic frequency that's created when we come together collectively to manifest in a mastermind like that. So we do hope you'll join us. We are accepting registrations now over on our Facebook or over on our website at www.juliegeigel.com. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to just ring the tincture bells to clear out any lower vibration. Welcome. I am Metatron. We are thrilled and delighted to join you here today, opening up to receive all that you are, all that you came here to experience in these earth bodies that you currently have, helping you to deepen your connection with your own spiritual counsel, helping you to assist your planet in its expansion. So as you allow your energy to settle down and settle in, feel yourself expanding, expanding, expanding. Your earth is in a very transitory time. And for some of you who are empathic, you may be feeling the discourse of the universe, of the planet. The universe is helping you to shift out of old energetic belief systems into the higher dimensional order that you came here to experience. There is resistance by some, and there are other interdimensional galaxies that are interfering with your ascension process. So this may also be what some of you are feeling. We want you to know that there are many planetary beings that are assisting you from all dimensions of time and space. We come filled with love. Ever ready to support you on this mission of transforming this planet to a higher evolving state. It is happening now. Everything is in divine and perfect order. There is no turning back. You have reached the tipping point. It is all happening as fast as you would allow it to happen. So take comfort in these words. Choose in every moment joy, love, light. Become aware of the darkness, of the shadows, of the negative chatter in your mind, and choose to disconnect from that energetic frequency, disconnect from that pattern. Remember, these are not your thoughts. Oftentimes, thoughts are impressed upon you by memories of other past lives, by interference from other planetary beings, and by the lower frequency of those that are around you. Your power lies in your awareness, rising up and out, choosing in every moment of your day love and joy. And so now we would like to take you through a visualization to strengthen your aura and expand your energetic field. Allow yourself to open your heart, placing your hand on your heart and imagining it opening to the love that is all around you, opening to this expansion, releasing any fears that you may have of this change that is here now, releasing any fears that you may have of any discord that is occurring around you, embracing the unconditional love that we have for you, embracing change and trusting that everything is in divine and perfect order. Feel yourself swirling and twirling in this beautiful energetic frequency, the Metatronic matrix. Open to receive this beautiful healing now. up and down, in and out, through and all around you, strengthening your aura, opening your DNA, rewiring, restructuring, transforming for your highest good. I am Metatron, and I have spoken here today. You are listening to Angel Talk Tuesday, hosted every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central, and this is Julie Geigel. Coming up in our next segment is Susan Schuler with Jacob, a master teacher of the Akasha. And be sure to join us in the break room over on Facebook at Angel Talk Tuesday Break Room.
The future of Internet radio is here. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM. The number one reason girls drop out of school in sub-Saharan Africa is lack of access to feminine hygiene products. The Pads for Schoolgirls Project, an outreach of Humanity Healing International, is changing this paradigm by setting up sewing programs at schools, teaching girls a vocational skill, while producing the reusable pads that help keep them attending classes. The girls pay it forward by making and giving pad kits to other girls in need. To learn more, visit humanityhealing.org. Humanity Healing is where your heart is.
Hi, I'm Kelly Fox, host and astrologer of The Astrology Show. Each week, I'll give you access to the current transits, which are a valuable tool that provide astrological information to help unlock the potential each of us has. Understanding the stars can help steer us in the right direction to make better informed choices. So if you're wondering what's going to happen in your week ahead, be sure to tune in to The Astrology Show for guidance, Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Join us for a free remote healing with the John of God Crystal Bed every week. Sign up at juliegeigel.com.
This is Susan Schuler. In life, intention is everything. And I make each of my handmade soy candles and smudging sprays just for you. Go to mediumsusan.com for details.
I'm Carrie Ann Larson. Are you ready to ignite deep healing and transformation? Find out how mediumship, psychic readings, and shamanic healings can all help at carrieannlarson.com.
And we are
the Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
Hi, this is Bill Maher. I can find humor in almost anything, but one thing I never laugh about is cruelty to animals. If you don't get the joke either, write People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, 501 Front Street, Norfolk, Virginia, 23510.
Welcome back to Angel Talk Tuesday. This is Susan Schuler. Thank you, Julie Geigel, for that insight from Archangel Metatron. It was amazing. As a channeler, I work with a team of guides, of whom Jacob is the master teacher and leader of this group. He is who I call on to access the Akashic records. I am a professional psychic medium based in the Los Angeles area. Although I do readings for people all over the world through the phone and Skype. I do frequent mediumship and psychic demonstrations, as well as small group readings and large private events. And I've also recently started making my intention in soy candles and smudging sprays available to the public. All the details for any of this information may be found at my website at mediumsusan.com. So let me just change gears for a second as I ask Jacob to come forward right now. Welcome to this glorious day of new beginnings. Beginnings to start a fresh, renewed, happy, and bright life. As always, we are pleased to be here to assist you on both your good and bad days. But how you handle both of these types of days will set the stage for your future. So we implore you to do so with great consideration, focusing on hope, enlightenment, and regeneration. Yes, we realize your world is laden with heavy negative energy, but that does not mean you must embrace it, taking it on as your own. The higher your own energy vibrates, the less those of a lower vibrational will gravitate towards you. For the negative energy vampires will feel uncomfortable in your presence and will want to stay far away. So, it is greatly to your benefit to keep yourself and your energetic body as high as possible. Many is the world of 3 dimensions, but as more and more of you enter higher dimensions, you will shift away from the heaviness of those who can keep you literally grounded on planet Earth. Last week, some of us spoke of the need to control your mind and the thoughts you allow in. And now we focus on those negative people and events that often present themselves on your heavy planet. We begin with reminding you that your ultimate goal for attending the school of Gaia is to learn. And you therefore are here to experience much. As your old saying goes, the good, the bad, and the ugly. For if there were only flowers, joy, and your not so mythical unicorns, what real growth could occur? You therefore need to begin today's lesson with a slight attitude adjustment, where you reevaluate the idea of negative. For you need both light and dark, good and bad, highs and lows. It is the law of nature. Once you embrace this concept, holding it up and adding it to your daily cup of life, things will shift, and you will no longer need to label everything as good or bad. They will simply rather just be. But you people of the earth feel a great need to label, categorize, and analyze. So this shall not be an easy task for most of you. But let us remind you, this is where it begins. with this attitude adjustment and resetting of your very controlling human mind. Are you up for this rewarding challenge? For if you are, you will enjoy the shift that will soon begin to happen in your lives. We are not saying you will no longer deal with nasty, negative, or lower vibrational people and situations as you see them now, but because you will cease to see them as good or bad and something that simply is, these will no longer have power over you to alter your own moods and energetic bodies. We are pleased and proud that so many of you have already begun doing this in your world. But all it takes is one day of driving on your streets and byways in your towns and cities, seeing the way you react to one another, to quickly realize most of you have yet to sign on board to this concept. As we discussed last week, you are not your thoughts, and you have the innate ability to control these thoughts. So here is one small opportunity to do so. Our channeler, Susan, lives in her city of angels, and her fellow drivers act anything but angelic. So first, change your feelings about the various situations you deal with. Perhaps rather than be angered by the traffic, something Susan deals with, why not enjoy the time to learn better patience or understanding in your fellow man as you sit closely by in your transportation vehicles. It doesn't have to be bad or annoying unless you label it so. All these people and situations are a gift to you, for they are helping to teach you more about yourself. Use these times to view how your human self wants to react, but choose not to. Rather, be that observer and be a student of life, this current life, but also the life of your soul, thereby promoting your ultimate goal for the soul to evolve, learn, and grow. Never forget that this is the true reason you are here on planet Earth at this time. Not to get married, have children, buy that house, own that car, wear those clothes. These are simple vehicles that help further your soul's evolution. So when you see things with greater clarity for what they truly are, your attitude will begin to alter. Remember, you need not place yourself into these labeled negative situations any more than you absolutely have to. And the higher your own vibration, the less negativity you will attract. Many of you have come to love the drama and negativity so much that you use this like a drug. So rather than staying away from the toxic ways, you actually want it in your life. You simply have to turn on your TV boxes on any given night to see this. Rather than raise yourselves up, you sit transfixed, waiting for the next disaster to occur. Stay away. It serves you nor your young ones not in any way. Fear and negativity sell, but there is no reason for you to buy it. We remind you, as always, to breathe. When you feel these negative feelings begin to grow, start with a simple breathing exercise, one that allows you to move out of your human mind. Stop placing yourself willingly in negative situations. Remember who you are. Thank you, Jacob. This is Susan Schuler. Once again, feel free to check out my website at mediumsusan.com. We're going to take a short commercial break. Please stay tuned for Carrie Ann Larson, who will be channeling Orion from the celestial realm. Thank you.
The cutting edge of conscious radio, OMTimes Radio, IOM FM. Host your show on IOM FM, the radio network of OMTimes Media, one of the more recognized brand names in the conscious community, and is backed by the extensive marketing reach of OMTimes. Hosting a show on IOM FM immediately connects you with our extensive dedicated community.
Come heal yourself. What is healing? Healing is nothing but connecting with your all-knowing higher self that already has solutions to all your problems and is always there to guide you. Through this show, we help you to connect with that you are and tap into that innate potential you have to transform your life and fly high. Please join me, your host Monica Goyal, every Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific. Namaste.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Would you like to know the secret to manifesting? Join our next Manifesting Mastermind to create miracles of health, wealth, love, and joy. Sign up at juliegeigel.com.
Why wonder when you can know? Hi, this is psychic medium Susan Schuler. Let me help you get the answers. Schedule an appointment today at mediumsusan.com.
I'm Carrie Ann Larson. If you're looking for ways to add meditation into your daily routine, head over to carrieannlarson.com for a free guided meditation and mindfulness tips you can incorporate even while navigating traffic.
And we are
the Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
Hi, this is Christina Ricci with RAIN. Every 2 minutes, another American is sexually assaulted. If you or someone you know has been sexually assaulted, you are not alone. Help is just a call or click away through the National Sexual Assault Hotline. Please call 1-800-656-HOPE, that's HOPE, or visit rain.org. That's RAINN.org.
Brought to you by RAIN and this station.
Welcome back to Angel Talk Tuesday. This is Carrie Ann Larson. Thank you, Susan Schuler, so much for that incredible wisdom from Jacob, a master teacher of the Akasha. I am so happy to be with you here all again this week. I am a spiritual medium, a shaman, and what I like to call a creative adventurer. I do mediumship and psychic readings, shamanic healings, and classes over the phone and all over the Los Angeles area. I am the founder of the Journey to Authenticity series, which is an intensive journey to guide you on your path to prosperity, abundance, health, love, and the one thing at the root of it all, your authenticity. You can hop over to my website, carrieannlarson.com, to learn more and get a free chakra journey meditation, along with mindfulness tips you can incorporate in all areas of your life. I do work with several guides and angels. Orion is currently taking the leadership role in that, so I am going to take a moment and just bring him on in. Hello, I am Orion from the celestial realm. I am delighted to be joining you all once again. Your Earth has become a haven for negativity. It emanates from the very core. It does not have to be this way. Negativity thrives in fear and stress, something your planet itself is thriving on. Everything seems to be about arriving at the next best thing, rather than enjoying the moments you are in. This is a source of your stress. You fear falling behind, not completing all of your tasks, your to-dos. This fear plagues the body, and it becomes weakened and defeated. You fear failure, which breeds resentment, and it causes an outpouring of negativity. It is a vicious cycle to be on, a downward spiral. You cannot possibly win. The sooner you can stop this cycle, the happier you will be. Stop. Breathe. It can be that simple. There is no need to complicate it farther. Stop. Inhale. Exhale. Repeat. Slow your heart back down. Release your built-up tension. Relax your jaw and your shoulders. Stop. Inhale. Exhale. And repeat. This small task interrupts your central nervous systems and deactivates your adrenal glands long enough to reset your fight or flight responses. It will immediately calm your mind and body and break the downward spiral into negativity and despair. Stop. Inhale. Exhale. Repeat. Do it as many times as you need until you can feel your body relax. You will feel the tension exit your body, and your mind will become clear once again. Stop. Inhale, exhale,
repeat. Do it anywhere you are, at home, at work, in your car. My, how you all so love to create tension in your car. Stop. Inhale. Exhale. Repeat. The more you repeat the process, the more organic it becomes. Breathing itself is organic, but it is time to evolve to mindful breathing. This will interrupt the perpetual cycle that leads to negativity before it can begin. But what happens when you forget? What happens when the negativity builds and spills out? Stop. Inhale. Exhale. Repeat. It may become more challenging to be aware of the cycle at this later point, but it is still possible. This process will bring awareness to your thoughts and emotions and will give you perspective on what your triggers are that are perpetuating these instances that launch your downward spin. When you have awareness of what your triggers are, you can begin healing them. Let us talk about traffic for a moment. Are you constantly running late to everywhere you are going? Does it frustrate you when traffic is slow and you have somewhere to be? Does every merging driver make you clench your fists? By the time you get to where you are going, are you frazzled and disheveled feeling? This is a cycle that can easily be shifted by gifting yourself the time you need to get to where you are going. This is one example of clearing a trigger, and it all begins when you develop awareness. There are many other tools you can utilize as well. Meditation is one of them. Meditation is essential for your planet at this time. Re-establishing your connection to yourself, to one another, to spirit, to your planet, and to the universe as a whole. Once this connection is reactivated, negativity will begin to dissipate. Negativity cannot thrive in a connected universe. There is so much disconnect happening on your planet. We see it constantly. Technology has brought you all closer together, and yet you are somehow farther apart than you have ever been. Put your phones down. Detox from digital media and reconnect with yourself and those around you in real time, not through posts and tweets alone. Take time for yourself daily. Meditate. step outside in nature. Feel the ground beneath your feet. It is not possible to be completely connected and still feel negative. The universe has an outpouring of love. Connect into it. Stop. Inhale. Exhale. Repeat. Expand your consciousness beyond stress and tension. Shift your perspective and you will shift your life. Now I must address how to deflect others' negativity as well. Stop. Inhale. Exhale. Repeat. Yes, this same simple tool can be used to guard against others' downward spirals as well. Remember, their negativity is not yours. You do not need to accept it. You do not need to agree with it or perpetuate it. Stop. Inhale. Exhale. Repeat. Discover your triggers and they will no longer control your life. You will no longer be at their mercy. Remove yourself from the downward spiral so you can begin to spiral upward. This is Carrie Ann Larson. Stay tuned for our psychic discussion on today's channeled messages. Also, if you have questions about our channeling, be sure to join us in our Angel Talk Tuesday break room on Facebook, where we connect with you during our commercials.
Bringing a more conscious lifestyle to your world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
There is no death, only a change of worlds. Chief Seattle. Deborah Livingston is an award-winning intuitive psychic medium whose international services include mediumship, spiritual assessment, animal communication, and spiritual mentoring. She is a published author and a trained shaman. Deborah provides evidential messages from spirit and departed loved ones. Learn more at deblivemedium.com. That's DEBLIV medium.com.
Looking for inspiration?
Want to be inspired?
Not sure where to go?
Find Mark and Kim every Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern on Inspired Living.
Topics will elevate consciousness and range from metaphysics to the human and social experience and all things spiritual.
Welcome to an inspired community that offers support, encouragement, and new ways of thinking. You are the inspired and the inspiration.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Would you like a free psychic reading? Become a member of our inner circle and get a free reading today. Sign up at juliegeigel.com.
Hi, this is Susan Schuler. Have you stopped by my website to download your free mini grounding meditation? Do so now at mediumsusan.com.
I'm Carrie Ann Larson, founder of the Journey to Authenticity series, an intensive journey to guide you along your path to prosperity, abundance, health, love, and the one thing at the root of it all, your authenticity. Head over to carrieannlarson.com to learn more.
And we are
the Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
Hi, this is Josh Groban. My favorite thing about music is its ability to inspire and nourish the soul. That's why I'm proud to work with Feeding America, an organization that inspires hope for families in need and helps nourish the 16 million kids in this country struggling with hunger. The Feeding America nationwide network of food banks gathers surplus food and helps get it to kids in need. But they can't do it alone. Find out how you can help at feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Welcome back. This is Julie Geigel. Thank you for listening to Angel Talk Tuesday, hosted every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on OMTimes Radio. Thank you, Carrie Ann Larson, for that beautiful message from Archangel Orion. Now we're going to just take a moment to discuss some insights that came through, kind of highlighting the most important points of our channeling today. And we will start with Metatron. And I'm going to ask Susan to help me.
Totally understandable. Yeah, I'm absolutely here. Wow, there were some very powerful things Metatron had to say. I especially enjoyed when he said, choose joy, love light, because of the darkness of the shadows, and choose to disconnect from that frequency. And it was all about, for me anyway, what I heard was, I love the word choose, because it's a conscious choice that we have. And so many times I think as humans we like to feel like we're the victim, and we don't have to feel like the victim, you know? So it was like, choose. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, definitely. And I have to say that channeling today was just so intense. For the first time before we channeled this morning, I laid on the crystal bed. Usually I just have the lights going, but I actually laid under there before we started channeling. And I'm telling you, when I went to channel, I had a hard time talking. It's like, I get the words out of my mouth. We can't listen to dead air for 15 minutes. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Susan, for helping me to kind of go back there and remember. I will definitely have to listen to that segment because I was totally gone. All right, well, let's take a moment. Carrie, did you have any thoughts on that first channeling with Metatron?
I do. Well, first of all, that visualization was awesome. But I love, Susan, what you brought up too, just that the fact that we have a choice, and that it's a conscious choice that we can make every day between, negativity and downward spirals and all of that, or love and joy, which is such a lighter and a higher vibration. And another thing that I really loved that he said was that our power lies in our awareness, and that seemed to be a very powerful topic today as well. I just thought that was incredible, that the more aware we are of what we're actually doing, the more power we have to shift to what we want to consciously be creating as opposed to what we're subconsciously creating.
Yeah, and I had a beautiful experience this morning. I had my granddaughter overnight and dropped her at daycare, and usually it's a little bit of a thing to drop her and leave her there. And she was awesome this morning, and there was this little girl that was just kind of going through the same process at the same time with her mommy going. And so I sat Paige down at the table, and this little girl next to Paige looked at me and went, and then I kind of looked at her mom like, what? And her mother says to me, what she said was, I'm not going to cry today. I'm going to be happy. And she repeated it again. And it was like, oh my gosh, what a beautiful message, because we are inundated with so many things in our life around us, and people, and news and blah blah blah, of things that sometimes we just want to cry, or we just want to jump in that rabbit hole and be part of that negativity of, yeah, this is wrong, and yeah, he makes me mad, but feeling all of those emotions, this little two years old telling me, even though I want to cry, I'm going to choose to be happy right now. I'm going to make that choice. It was like, wow, these new little beings that are coming into this planet at this time are so precious. Well, let's shift over here to Jacob, and all kinds of great stuff today from Jacob. Focus on hope, enlightenment, and regeneration. And the big message that just hit home for me with Jacob was, the higher your energy vibrates, the less the lower energies will gravitate toward you. Carrie, any thoughts on this?
Yes, a big one for Jacob for me today was the idea of stop placing yourself in negative situations. And again, I think that brings in the concept of choice and choosing, and we have the power to remove ourselves from situations that are not in alignment with what we really want and who we truly are. And I loved that he touched on traffic as well.
You guys must have a real time in California with that issue.
Nobody can think of Los Angeles without thinking of traffic.
Susan, any thoughts on the tailing you did today?
I thought it was funny, the wordplay that he had about living in the city of angels, because you can't think of Los Angeles without thinking of traffic. And I mean, as Carrie and I both know, I mean, it's like to go 20 miles, it can take as much as 3 hours. And to have that, like, okay, I need to really recenter and enjoy the process is kind of, even that I'm thinking to myself, how do I do that?
Yeah, how do you even plan? How do you ever get anywhere in time? Tough stuff. All right, let's switch over to Archangel Orion. Some beautiful messages there. And I just wanted to say, Carrie is our new permanent co-host along with Susan here. I know every week she says that she's excited to be back here again, and I just wanted to clarify for our audience that she's permanent. She'll be here every week. So we are thrilled and delighted to have both of you. Some big messages from Orion. Your fear of failure, which breeds resentment, creates a vicious cycle, and you can simply disconnect from that cycle by stopping and breathing, and it really is simple. You don't have to make it all this big complicated thing. And I loved when he said negativity cannot thrive in a connected universe. So it is our disconnection from each other that creates this negative environment. And as we come together to co-create, to connect on a deeper level and detox from that technology and connect with people in real time, creating that balance in your life, that's how we dissolve the negativity across the world. Thoughts on this, Susan?
You know what I really liked was when she was kind of going back to what you were talking before, because she touched on meditation, or I should say he touched on meditation. But when he said, discover your triggers, they will no longer control your life, to me that was a real epiphany, because it made me think, wow, what are my own triggers? And I think if we're going to give homework to anybody who's listening to this, you might go home from listening to this.
Because of the teacher enough.
The teacher in me, exactly. And think about, what are your triggers? I mean, really, what sets you off? Because you can't change things if you don't know what it is that's setting you off.
Absolutely. Yeah. It is that awareness. It all goes back to what Metatron said, your power lies in your awareness. Carrie?
Yeah, I 100% agree. I know when I notice that I am on that downward spiral, it's always interesting to kind of reflect what started it. And it's sometimes things that are very seemingly insignificant, but it plants a negative seed, and then all of a sudden it's as though that seed gets watered by just another little tidbit, and allowing ourselves the awareness to remove the seed before it has the opportunity to sprout, I think is
beautiful. I love
such a simple tool that we have. That just bringing awareness and meditation, I feel like that comes up every week for us. And I agree, Susan, that is definitely a piece of homework that we should all embrace.
Yeah, meditation doesn't have to be an hour of Om. It can simply be a breath. You can use your breath to meditate. And I know my sister, who's in the big business world. She was saying that, there's big research, and her company actually encourages people to take a 30-minute break. I think she said every 3 hours, a full 30-minute break every 3 hours, and do some mind gym. So different activities or exercises to take your mind off your work and shift it into a lighter, freeing, more joyful space. And there's been a lot of research done that this actually increases productivity in the workroom. For me, I'm self-employed. I work at home, and that was kind of a smack me between the eyes, because sometimes I'll go hours, on the computer doing work, blah, blah, blah. And, just to take a break, even a 5-minute break to go outside and walk around in the grass. Those simple little things, and use that as a meditation. You can use anything in your life as a meditation. Oh, and there we go. We're out of time. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time out of your day to join us here on Angel Talk Tuesday. Archives are posted 24 hours after the live show airs on OMTimesRadio.com. Don't forget to join us for a discussion during the show in our Angel Talk Tuesday Facebook group, our break room. Remember, you have a plethora of angels uplifting, inspiring, and enfolding you in God's love every day. Until next time, this is the Psychic Angel Channelers, Julie Geigel, Susan Schuler, and Carrie Ann Larson, helping you connect with your own angelic team. Remember, you're magnificent.